What you are about to see is real. The participants are not actors and were not paid for their participation. If you suffer from chronic pain, then this program is for you.
It's just made a whole world of difference. It's just, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's just ecstatic. I'm ecstatic.
Last weekend was the first time I didn't need the device at all. I went all weekend without it. I can't say enough about this. It's a great invention.
Well, my lower back was bothering me very much, and my legs bother me anyway. I just feel new. It's wonderful. My legs aren't aching, and my back isn't hurting. I mean, you go for 15 or 20 years in pain, and this is wonderful. That's all I can say. I didn't mean to cry, but it's just unbelievable.
All across the country, people with chronic pain are experiencing the miracle of relief with a remarkable new product. Introducing the LaserTouchOne, a revolutionary new pain relief device now available for home use. Compact, portable, easy to use, fast acting, and best of all, it works. Clinical studies show that the LaserTouchOne is 93% effective in decreasing pain and has been cleared by the Food and Drug Administration for over-the-counter sale. How does this remarkable new device work? Well, the secret is in the combination of two proven technologies brought together for the first time to create one easy-to-use and powerful treatment. Combining the healing power of micro-current electrical therapy with a low-level cold laser, the LaserTouchOne facilitates pain relief and healing at a cellular level. This first-of-its-kind, non-invasive medical device is just what millions of chronic pain sufferers have been hoping for.
The LaserTouchOne is a very simple machine to show that it works because you'll have an answer often within 4 minutes. The way that it works, the concept is that your whole body is one big semiconductor, and all of your organs, all of the tissue has specific frequencies that allows those tissues to talk to each other. So when you have an injury, the tissue basically locks off and the ability to heal itself becomes limited. What the frequency in the LaserTouchOne does is it speaks to the cell at the cell level, and in doing so it ends up opening up the cell to say, hey, you need to open up here because we need to get some healing going on.
To put the LaserTouchOne to the test, physical therapist Ken Perkins hosted a promotional session for our cameras. He ran this ad in a local newspaper, calling for anyone with chronic pain to attend a free pain relief demonstration. Participants attended without pre-screening and offered their testimony without compensation. From long-term sufferers of back and neck pain, hip, knee and foot pain, arthritis, sciatica, and more, the results were nothing short of miraculous.
Well, I was just hoping it would work, but I thought it was too good to be true. But I felt a little bit stiff, my legs and my knees.
The pain was unbearable. I have severe fibromyalgia all over my body, and on the days like today where it's raining, I would be just in bed. I would be in bed most of the day.
I have cervical problems with my neck, which go into my shoulders, and some neuropathy that goes down into both of my arms.
I have range of motion issues in my neck and my shoulders, and so I'm like, this would be a really good day to come down, especially for a free trial demonstration here, and see how I feel afterwards.
I felt a tingling in my legs as he was working on my back, so it was, you know, just working from there down.
It didn't hurt, and it felt kind of good, like a massage. And I don't know, it just seemed so simple, and the warm jelly felt good.
It was very simple. The application was 4 minutes on each side. I was done. My headache was gone. My pain was alleviated through my shoulders, into my shoulders, and down my arms.
When I first watched it, I was kind of skeptical because I thought, boy, this is too good to be true. But it's just amazing. It's very true.
Right along and through here, the top part of the wrist. It's just tender, and it bothers me, but ever since I had that treatment about a half an hour ago there, it seems to be a lot better now.
I just think it just works so well. I mean, it's soothing and it's cooling, and it's just makes you feel like you want to go out and run.
I feel my range of motion is better than it was before, and I can turn my head and my neck. So I'm pleased.
I think it does relieve the feeling that you had a little bit stiff like that. So I really think after one treatment, if it feels that much better, I think it would really feel good in a while.
And standing here, I couldn't stand here this long before he did that. It would be, I'd be shifting, you know, to feel a little better, but it's fine. Well, my lower back was bothering me very much, and my legs bother me anyway. I just feel new. It's wonderful. My legs aren't aching, and my back isn't hurting. I mean, you go for 15 or 20 years in pain, and this is wonderful. That's all I can say. I didn't mean to cry, but it's just unbelievable.
The participants in this free clinic came from all walks of life, but they did share a few things in common. They were all suffering from chronic pain, and they had all tried a variety of medical treatments before arriving. But after one single 4-minute session with a LaserTouch-One, they all reported a significant reduction, if not a complete elimination, of their pain symptoms. And we're only getting started. When we return, we'll see how medical professionals are using the LaserTouch-One and what their patients are experiencing with this revolutionary new technology. Don't go away.
Are you tired of paying expensive chiropractic bills? Are you sick of paying hundreds or even thousands of hard-earned dollars to your doctor? Are you fed up with unwanted side effects from all your medication? Are pills taking over your life? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you need the LaserTouch-One Pain Solution. The LaserTouch-One has sold for as much as $1,200 and was until recently only available by prescription. Right now, you can purchase the LaserTouch-One for only $399.95. Take your life back. Live with less pain. Call now 1-207-400-8080. That's 1-207-400-8080. Or go to AnyWherePainCare.com and use your TV discount coupon code LiveAgain123. Act now and get a free hot and cold pack with your order. 1-207-400-8080. That's 1-207-400-8080. The LaserTouch-One Pain Solution. A life with less pain is just a phone call away.
The LaserTouch-One is a revolutionary new technology that puts pain relief in the palm of your hand. This breakthrough product is currently the only device available that combines low-level laser therapy and microcurrent electrical stimulation. We've seen how effective the LaserTouch-One can be for pain relief after only a single 4-minute treatment. But is it reliable enough for medical professionals who work with real-world patients every day? Well, for chiropractors, physical therapists, and massage therapists, the LaserTouch-One is revolutionizing the way they approach healing.
Kenneth Perkins, CEO, physical therapist. The good thing about using the LaserTouch-One, it proves itself in a very short time. You don't have to say, let's do this and then come back and let me know what's going on. You can sit in a clinic, 10 people can come up. 9 out of the 10 people will stand up and look at the audience and say, the darn thing worked. In cases where nothing has worked before, or they've had very limited success with other types of therapies or medications. So it is new as an idea, but I think it's the next step in what's happening in healthcare.
Well, we work with a variety of sports. We have 22 varsity sports here, so we work with everything from soccer to hockey to wrestling to baseball, softball, lacrosse, and on and on. And we see a lot of athletes that have many overuse types of injuries, tendinosis problems, just inflammatory conditions. Nothing else seems to have touched their pain. And if we use this, it seems to reduce that over time, and they seem to really enjoy it.
I'm very skeptical of any of those type of products. In our office, we are completely hands-on. I, as a licensed massage therapist, believe in human touch for healing. So I am the biggest skeptic here, because obviously it was something that no way I would have ever tried, because it's you know, it's a laser. I mean, how's that going to help? But what I did find, and what I know as a therapist now, as that laser is used on a knot in a muscle, you know, that buildup of lactic acid, as that's used, it melts it down. So as a therapist, I can feel that muscle immediately. There's no warming it up. It's immediate. And that's after 2 minutes. So I can't say enough about it. I really can't. And for me to have one in my home, no, it would have never happened.
I believe the combination of the electric muscle stim and the laser therapy is important. When it comes to lasers, not many people know about it or how it works. And I tell my patients, well, it's a lot like acupuncture, where we're stimulating the cells, you know, on a cellular level to promote healing. And essentially, yes, it is nothing like nothing else, but it works. That's what I can say.
I'm a physical therapist, and I work in a pediatric setting now. I'm actually a practice owner, so I own a private practice. And I've been doing pediatrics for the last 12 years and have been a physical therapist for 17 years. The LaserTouchOne, I was introduced at a Black Bear medical conference, and was honestly first skeptical about it, because it gets great results, and when you first hear that, you're a little skeptical. But I tried it. I actually tried it at the course, and I happened to wake up with a stiff neck that morning, and used it for 2 minutes on my neck, and the pain was gone.
So that's what's amazing about it. It's a fun way to promote therapy when you also are learning how effective it can be. So we found that particularly the neck seems to be really great. Low back strain, low back pain, that's been dramatic as well. We've had some people come in, they've been in pain for over 10 years, and in a 4-minute session, they'll stand up and say, "This can't be true. I'm feeling better already." So that's why it's a fun machine to work with, but it proves itself every day. Every time you use it, something tends to happen in the positive.
It is convenient. We actually have, I believe I'm up to 4 patients now who I've treated with the laser, and have come back in and go, "Can I buy that? And where can I buy that?" So of course I direct them to where, you know. So they've bought one for home use and using it quite frequently.
You know, initially there's an investment of buying it. Not everyone can put that money out, but that investment over time will pay off so quickly, because you're going to stop taking the Advil, you're going to stop taking the Aleve, you're going to stop taking all those pain meds, and guess what? In 2 minutes you're going to have relief. You're not going to have to wait a half hour for the meds to work. And why ingest when something like this can be done with less harm? There's no harm to the product.
I think the LaserTouchOne is going to become standard in physical therapy clinics, just like ultrasound is and electrical stimulation. I think it will be a standard modality that's used in physical therapy practices, and also something that's prescribed for home use as well.
Sometimes they'll come in with a pain of level 8. Very often they're down to a level 3 in one treatment. Sometimes after a couple treatments I can actually get them down to a 0. Now that seems like that's impossible, so that's why I'm leaving that out there, because go in and try it, because that's how powerful this machine is.
I say try it, see if it works. It's like anything else, you know, some therapies and some methods work for some people and some for others, so why not try it out? It doesn't take very long. That's the beauty of it. In this go-go world, people don't want to sit down with an ice pack for 20 minutes or a half an hour. This, they can apply for 2 minutes, 4 minutes, and they're done. They're back to doing what they do, which is a real advantage when it comes to this type of therapy. It's extremely beneficial to my practice, and I'm just glad it's another tool for me to help patients become pain-free.
If you're skeptical about the LaserTouchOne, you need to try it. And you need to try it and see what happens, and you'll be happily surprised.
Whether in your doctor's office or now in the privacy of your own home, the LaserTouch-One is relieving chronic back pain, stiff necks and shoulders, hip, knee and foot pain, pain associated with carpal tunnel, plantar fasciitis, tennis and golf elbow, even sciatica and arthritis, and much more. If you've lived with debilitating pain, if you are out of options, the LaserTouch-One is a chance to reclaim your life. When we return, we'll talk with patients who have been using the LaserTouch-One over a longer period of time. Now, if a single treatment can make a significant change in a person's life, what happens when they take the LaserTouch-One home? That's coming up next.
I got the opportunity to use it for a week, and I also have a sore hip and I have a sore knee. So I tried all three, and all three felt better. And each day it continued to be better. So that made me feel pretty good about it.
Are you tired of paying expensive chiropractic bills? Are you sick of paying hundreds or even thousands of hard-earned dollars to your doctor? Are you fed up with unwanted side effects from all your medication? Are pills taking over your life? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you need the LaserTouch-One Pain Solution. The LaserTouch-One has sold for as much as $1,200 and was, until recently, only available by prescription. Right now, you can purchase the LaserTouch-One for only $399.95. Take your life back. Live with less pain. Call now, 1-207-400-8080. That's 1-207-400-8080. Or go to AnyWherePainCare.com and use your TV discount coupon code LiveAgain123. Act now and get a free hot and cold pack with your order. 1-207-400-8080. That's 1-207-400-8080. The LaserTouch-One Pain Solution. A life with less pain is just a phone call away.
LaserTouch-One. It's a revolutionary new pain reliever that works without drugs, without side effects, without doctors, without injections, without prescriptions, in the privacy of your own home in as little as 4 minutes. Sound too good to be true? Well, keep listening, because the LaserTouch-One will change what you think is possible. All you have to do is try it. Operation of the LaserTouch-One could not be easier. First, turn the dial on the side of the unit completely toward the minus side. Then, apply a small amount of electroconductive gel to the area you wish to treat. Depress the blue button to activate the device. Then, gradually, turn the dial toward the plus sign until you feel a slight tingle. Finally, move the LaserTouch-One in a circular, massaging motion until the red light goes out. As we've seen, combining low-level laser therapy and microcurrent electrical stimulation, the LaserTouch-One can produce amazing pain relief in just a single 4-minute treatment. But do the effects last? What about home users who have purchased the device and have used it for weeks or months? What kind of pain relief is possible then?
I would say when you're in this type of pain, you don't really know what will work and what won't work. But you're willing to try anything, and I'll tell you, for the money, it's the best investment you can make. I mean, for 30 days, or even a week of living the type of style that the lifestyle that I've lived the last few weeks has been priceless. You really can't put a dollar amount on it when you've been in pain for 20 years, nonstop.
Well, I've only used it for actually a week because I rented it to try it, and I love it. I feel like it's given me my life back. I can do things that I haven't done for a long time. I've been out weeding the garden, which was unheard of. And then I got sore muscles because those muscles hadn't been used, so I used it on my sore muscles, and it even helped that. I was on very strong narcotics, which now I don't hardly ever have to take. It's just made a whole world of difference. It's just, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's just ecstatic, I'm ecstatic.
What it's allowed me to do is focus on, getting back. I don't have that pain, and it's that pain, that constant nagging, aching pain. And more so, it was at night. It would keep me up at night. I couldn't sleep. And that's worth a lot to me, just a good night's sleep. I'm hopeful that, because, I feel that at my age, I deal with pain, on a regular basis. I like to work out, I like to exercise, I like to push myself as much as I can. And so I'm hopeful that I can avoid some of the meds and use this instead. So keep this in my medicine cabinet as as an alternative to ibuprofen.
I was amazed how quickly in the first 2 minutes my elbow felt better. It felt better. It wasn't 100% cured, but it was better. And I got the opportunity to use it for a week. And I also have a sore hip and I have a sore knee. So I tried all three, and all three felt better. And each day it continued to be better. So that made me feel pretty good about it. Seems to me this is the next step, or another step beyond ultrasound, the laser, the way they've designed this. And to have a tool in your own home that speeds up the curing or the reduction of pain is a helpful thing, is a helpful thing. And that's why I'm attracted, that's why I'm interested in getting it.
I've used it for 2-3 times a day for the first couple of weeks, and it just got down to the point. Last weekend was the first time I didn't need the device at all. I went all weekend without it. Got up this morning and a little stiffness with the rain and so on, and I just tried it, and I can't say enough about this. It's a great invention. Right now, I'm probably 50% of the narcotics I had when I first started the device. I'm way ahead right now. I love it. Before I used this device, I could mow maybe 5 or 6 portions of a 3/4 of an acre of land, a couple of strips at a time. I went out last weekend, I mowed the whole grass. I mean, washing the car. Things that I couldn't do, I am now doing again. It's just changed my life considerably.
So for my own personal use with the machine, I've been finding the same thing, using it on myself for neck discomfort, using it on my wife and my daughter for various different things that crop up. But it is a very simple, and that's how simple it is.
In story after story, person after person, the LaserTouch-One is not only relieving pain, it's changing lives. For those who have given up hope, for everyone living with chronic pain, now there is a solution. Pain relief in the palm of your hand. When we return, we'll surprise a few more unsuspecting athletes and see what the LaserTouch-One can do. Right after this.
Know nothing about it. Absolutely. Something that one of the gentlemen I played basketball with mentioned you guys were coming up and you had this treatment that's fairly new, and if I had an opportunity to try it, I would try it. So.
Are you tired of paying expensive chiropractic bills? Are you sick of paying hundreds or even thousands of hard-earned dollars to your doctor? Are you fed up with unwanted side effects from all your medication? Are pills taking over your life? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you need the LaserTouch-One Pain Solution. The LaserTouch-One has sold for as much as $1,200 and was until recently only available by prescription. Right now, you can purchase the LaserTouch-One for only $399.95. Take your life back. Live with less pain. Call now 1-207-400-8080. That's 1-207-400-8080. Or go to AnyWherePainCare.com and use your TV discount coupon code LiveAgain123. Act now and get a free hot and cold pack with your order. 1-207-400-8080. That's 1-207-400-8080. The LaserTouch-One Pain Solution. A life with less pain is just a phone call away.
For anyone with chronic pain, the LaserTouch-One is the easiest, fastest, most effective and portable solution available today. Found to be 93% effective for decreasing pain in clinical study results, this device has to be experienced to be believed. The LaserTouch-One can make a believer out of anyone. All you have to do is try it. Now, as one final test, we sent our team into the field, unannounced, to find active people with chronic pain and to see how they'd respond. Here's what we found.
Well, I'm 68. I like to play basketball. I'll do a little boating on occasion. Pain in my lower back on my right side. It comes and goes. Not chronic, I would say, on a rate, if you're going to talk 1 to 10, I would say maybe a 6, 7 to pints, you know, but it's just annoying, you know, and even at night rolling over in bed, it's like it's a struggle. Know nothing about it, absolutely. Something that one of the gentlemen I played basketball with mentioned you guys were coming up and you had this treatment that's fairly new, and, you know, if I had an opportunity to try it, I would try it, so.
Aaron received 2 2-minute treatments with a LaserTouchOne focused on his lower back. Debilitating pain is something Aaron had lived with for years, but he was hopeful. When the treatments were complete, we asked him how he was feeling.
I would say probably, Don, if it started at about a 6, I'm going to say we're probably maybe a 3 or a 4, very honestly. Yeah. Seems to work. That's what I'll put it that way. It does seem to work, so we'll give it another shot after basketball. How's that?
Aaron left our camera crew and headed out on the court to play. But before long, he came back with some surprising news.
Well, I just shot some baskets, bent down a couple times for the basketball, and honestly, it's the pain, the discomfort is gone. It is amazing. It's just not there. Which, you know, 2 minutes ago or 5 minutes before this thing, you'd bend down and you could feel some discomfort. So, it is amazing. I truly believe it works. That's for sure.
Whether with active mothers on the volleyball court or injured golfers in the therapy room, wherever the LaserTouchOne goes, the results are the same.
Certainly, you know, you can feel that the tenseness or the stress that was in there is not there at this point.
Yeah, it seems pretty good. I'm able to get more rotation on it. We'll see how I do when I play, huh?
For acute injuries and chronic conditions, you don't have to suffer with pain any longer. As Janice O'Rourke discovered at our pain clinic, a whole new life is waiting for you.
Well, my lower back was bothering me very much, and my legs bother me anyway. I just feel new. It's wonderful. My legs aren't aching, and my back isn't hurting. I mean, you go for 15 or 20 years in pain, and this is wonderful. That's all I can say. I didn't mean to cry, but it's just unbelievable.
The LaserTouchOne, pain relief in the palm of your hand.
Are you tired of paying expensive chiropractic bills? Are you sick of paying hundreds or even thousands of hard-earned dollars to your doctor? Are you fed up with unwanted side effects from all your medication? Are pills taking over your life? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you need the LaserTouchOne Pain Solution. The LaserTouchOne has sold for as much as $1,200 and was until recently only available by prescription. Right now, you can purchase the LaserTouchOne for only $399.95. Take your life back. Live with less pain. Call now, 1-207-400-8080. That's 1-207-400-8080. Or go to AnyWherePainCare.com and use your TV discount coupon code LiveAgain123. Act now and get a free hot and cold pack with your order. 1-207-400-8080. That's 1-207-400-8080. The LaserTouchOne Pain Solution. A life with less pain is just a phone call away.